ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star. In all the years, no one knows just how hard you worked. But now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. In one shining moment, they're frozen in time. But time is short, and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye, that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest, it's more than a race. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew, in one shining moment you reached for the sky. In one shining moment you knew, yeah. In one shining moment you're willing to try. In one shining moment you knew. One shining moment.
Live here from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, as we're here for the East Regional matchup between the 3-seed Illinois Fighting Illini and the 6-seed Oregon State Beavers. And in the booth, it's your boy, Dick Dickey. And joining me tonight is my boy Vance. What's up, Slick Rick?
What's good, baby?
Hey, let's get it
I love seeing these
started.
teams play.
Yes, this is looks like a great matchup on paper. These two teams kind of match up well. The big matchup of the night down low, Big Taco Mario, the freshman phenom, versus the veteran William Davis, as he's been balling, got player of the week throughout the season for Illinois. You know, William Davis has definitely taken over a pivotal piece of this offense. It's a nice passing from Oregon State, getting the open guy, but they can't get that shot to fall.
And one thing really here to look into is that although Illinois is ranked 3, Oregon State is, to a lot of people, a bit of a dark horse. I mean, honestly, they are a solid team with a lot of great players, including Taco Mario. I think you mentioned.
Sir, on a Tuesday, man. Hopefully he brings his A game. Every Tuesday game he plays, he does well. It's Kelso 3, bang! And Kelso getting it started early for the Fighting Illini. So they're up 5.
Yeah, Kelso, it looks like he's starting to take off a little bit of that Louisville swag that his former teammate Ware was showing off yesterday.
Yeah, Ware had a good game yesterday for Marquette. I think this matchup determines who plays you guys in the bracket.
Yeah, it does. The winner here plays the 2-seed Marquette.
Yeah, if you're invested in the CSBA as I am, I know that playoff Kelso, as Gordo said, is another breed. He dropped I think 2 seasons ago. He was a killer in the playoffs, As he gets a nice dime to Ziegler. Gets the layup, and oh, Illinois looking good to start early.
Yeah, nice look and even better floater there as he's able to make an easy shot there in the paint. As I always say, high percentage, even better look.
Oh, and Taco Tuesday Mario, the putback slam. Some of the lettuce try to get out the taco, and he slammed it back in.
It's like when the beef starts to follow the burrito. He's like,
Yeah,
no, I want extra.
You got to scoop that up, put that back in that tortilla. As Davis over 2 defenders. Now Tubman dribbling up for Oregon State. They working around the Eggers. Now down low, Fox spins baseline, goes up, blocked by Chisholm Jr. And this Illinois interior presence, everyone knows how good they are inside. And if you don't have an interior game, you're not gonna, win those battles inside against Illinois.
So, Dickie, knowing how you had a special beforehand if a team hit 100 points that they get honey buns, sadly you missed it last night. But how about this? If Taco Mario gets a double-double, we can get everyone in the stands a free taco.
Okay, I think we can do that. But, I don't know how happy he'd be if they didn't win, so.
Oh, man.
Well, we can do that. If he approves, it's up to him. I'm not going to. As Ruski hits the first free throw. The sophomore Ruski has transferred here came to Oregon State and really played a pivotal role in some games. He can, provide a spark when nobody else is there. Their offense is not clicking. He's right there, providing a spark as he gets those free throws. Those easy points is what you want to get early in the game. Get as many points as you can. As Davis called for the offensive illegal screen.
You saw he was pushing there a little bit while he was still moving. The ref clearly didn't like that.
My bad, Ruski, the freshman. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, Dab, honestly, probably is my favorite freshman. He may not be in a sense, the most prolific, but honestly, I love the work ethic he had at the high school level, and in the same sense, I love what he's been doing so far at the collegiate level as well.
Yes, now on the other end, here's Derringer drawing the foul on Hughes. That's going to be a tough matchup as both those point guards are talented. Off the prospective benches from as Derringer drawing the foul there.
Yeah, it looks like he's a bit lucky there as he's able to draw the foul, but yet his shot looked like it was blocked by either the rim or the backboard. I couldn't make out which.
He misses the first, so maybe a good foul by Hughes. As Dundee, I'm a big fan of Dundee. Those bigs at Oregon State, those two big guys, I'm a huge fan of those two. Dundee is an excellent interior presence, as you see if you matched up against Ochoa. So that's going to be a fun one tonight as well. Just some nice matchups all around that you don't get to see during the regular season or conference tourneys. It's now Hughes getting stripped by Derringer. Good hands from him and over to Prince in the corner row. Trying to work his way to the rim. Over to Tilly Jr. Goes up through the defense. No good. Great defense from Fraze. Oh, and tip stolen away. Good play by the Illinois defense. And Owen in transition, Prince.
Honestly, that was the perfect transition look there, as it looked like they were starting to go into a little bit of a three-man weave, which, it's basic, but it works, and they were able to find the open man directly under the basket.
Yeah, going back to the basics, the fundamentals work too. You just want those 2 points as they're now up 6. And now Sniper for 3. Not able to hit, and Ochoa one-hands that rebound. And here's Rowe downhill, good pass inside, and Tilly draws the foul.
The sniper didn't look too happy about that, which really, yeah, he had a little bit too much hand on his arm there. I can see why the referee called it, but still, I mean, weak foul. That's definitely not David Farmer approved. I can say that much.
Take a break.
Well, managed to not allow him to make it, so who would approve of it then? As Tilly Jr. makes the first. Not able to hit the second. Now Fraze working it over to Hughes. Off the screen, the lob up, tipped. No, almost went in.
Well, it looked like Well, it rolled off the rim there, but it almost looked like Ochoa kind of bounced it up there to that position to make it happen.
And now here's Hughes. Pull-up jumper rattles in as he was having a tough time at it to start off the bench here tonight, as Derringer seems to have his numbers so far. Maybe that'll spark the tide in his way. As now here's Ochoa going up, no good, and roll. An excellent offensive rebound and putback. Now Fraze up top, the sniper.
Somewhat irrelevant, but honestly, I'm a fan of Ricky Rowe's number 42. It just looks beautiful on that jersey.
Yeah, 42 is a nice, yeah. And wasn't that Jackie Robinson? Oh, and a lob up to Ochoa.
Yes, it
Guillermo
was.
able to get that slam. Now Oregon State will call a timeout, down 9. And I think it's something to get something working on offenses. They got a couple good shots, open looks, but just can't get them to fall. And everything in Illinois is just running the break really well so far.
I mean, even though Oregon State isn't able to get every single shot fall for them here, one thing to look at is that we're still sitting within the first quarter, and even then, I mean, Illinois is having some issues of their own. For the most part, it is working out for them. But in the same sense, as the game starts to develop more, people get more fatigued, people are going to get hot and cold, and this is still a really close game as it is, as they're able to get a shooting foul here on Tilly.
Yeah, good aggressive play from Fraze. Draws the foul on Tilly Jr. Yeah, get a chance at 2 from the line. Knocks down the first. Man, you got to make your team beat you in the half-court set. If I'm a coach, if I lose, I want to lose in the half-court set. You know, they're the underdog here as the 6th seed. Make this team, don't give it to them easy, because transition buckets are easy. So that was a good play from them to get, you know, the free throw. As this Illinois bench likes to run, they have some great players off the bench for them tonight. Rowe has just been, you know, he increased. It's crazy how you would think that, you know, last season he had a great year, and then coming over here in a different role or a similar role to what he had at Kentucky in a bit. So he's leading his bench unit with 13 points. And Prince has been turning it up lately.
Who were you referring to? Ricky Rowe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I was just thinking about that a little bit ago. In some way, his role has both developed and in some ways diminished in the same sense, because really Kentucky's more of a defensive-minded first, and then now he's really started to go towards the offensive route. He's been a great asset for this Illinois team, just as he was for Kentucky.
Ochoa turnaround Jay. Not able to hit, and a nice pass down court to Fraze, and up with the layup.
Ooh. I thought he was going to dunk over him for a moment, but even then, that's a nice layup. Just slides right through the defender.
Yeah, the big man with the outlet pass, and Prince, step back jumper up, hits it over Sniper.
even though I know it's not, I can't help but look at Prince and start thinking of the, I can't remember his first name, but the Prince that played for Kentucky. The non-good one, you know. I think is,
Derringer?
yeah. Well, that's who he is now, but.
Oh, Prince Chamberlain?
Yeah.
And some starters come back in. It's a nasty combo down low for Illinois out there. Davis and Rowe sharing the court for a bit for Illinois. Now Tubman over to Fox. Now here's Ruski driving floater. Hits that one over Davis. Now Rowe will bring it up for Illinois, up 7. He'll probably hold for 1. Shot clock winding down, over to Ziegler for 3. Bang!
Ooh. Wow.
Gage Ziegler from downtown extends the lead to 10, and at the end of the first quarter, Illinois 24, Oregon State 14. Stick around, we'll be right back. Your second quarter action. It's the CSBA on Twitch. And we're back. 10-point lead for Illinois after that big 3 to end the second or to end the first quarter. Vance, talk to me about that first quarter. That was a very seemed like one-sided quarter.
In some sense, yeah, but even then, it's still only a 10-point game, even after that buzzer beater 3, of which, my gosh, what a shot. He still hit that even with the defender just starting to close out on him. That being said, though, in some sense, it was one-sided. Illinois seems like they just had what they wanted going for them, and Oregon State was struggling a little bit offensively, not being able to hit their shots. But even then, arguably, you could say they're managing pretty well so far, despite those circumstances.
It seems like they
this quarter, or even the next half, start to wrinkle us through, and they're in great positioning to. Well, stay in the same position they are, and then improve to get the lead.
It seems like when they're aggressive going to the line, that's just in their benefit. Is Ruski being very aggressive on that play. They go to the line for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Knocks down the first. Owen splits the pair of free throws. Now a 9-point Ziegler getting by the defense. No good.
Nearly blocked.
Yeah, good play from Eggers not to give up.
Yeah, one thing that does seem a little bit odd in his way, whenever they have the point guard slashing into the paint when they have 2 centers down there. A little bit more contested than it normally would be.
And Logan Fox with the mid-range jumper. Stretching the defense out a bit is now that reverse layup block or foul call on Taco Mario. Johnson will go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
As he's able to hit both at the free-point line.
Free throws are very important in this game. That can make or break your season, really, because these games is win or go home. There's no time to mess around. That one no good, but Mario in the right place, right time. When they push it back out, I would love for him to go up with it, be aggressive on the offensive end. Now looking for
It would be nice to
Ruski.
see that, especially with how big of a height advantage there is between the two, as he's able to get the offensive rebound again, going to Fox up, and it is in.
Nice dime from the big man, giving up easy offense. Well, not easy, but giving up his offensive touches for assist. You love to see that, especially from a young player. Jim is a freshman. Kelso, the veteran, showing us what the old guys can do. The senior looking to improve his draft stock for the CSBA Pro League.
I can't help but look at that and it's like, wow, what a smooth shot that was.
One blocked by Chisholm Jr. Tubman not able to get that floater to go, and Ziegler right to the cup past the defender. Noise shooting at 60% from the field to start.
A little bit of bad positioning there on Tubman on that outlet pass to him. As if he was standing up a little bit forward, he might have been able to hit an open three there. But they're still able to hit an open shot here for 2 points, foul line extended.
Yeah, Eggers able to get enough space and drop it in. As Kelso lobbing it up to Davis, but he can't get it. He get it back and draw the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
I saw him go for the alley-oop and the ball go behind his back, and I thought he was trying to do a 360 behind the back dunk, and I saw it fall down. I'm like, no, that wasn't intended.
Yeah, that would have been a clippable clip.
Yeah.
So first free throw is good. You see Illinois 5 of 7 from the line, and Oregon State 5 of 6.
Yeah, maybe someone on the Illinois team should get Willie to Snickers, because it's clear he can't have any more Butterfingers now.
Lob that, that's why some coaches don't like lobs, because they're not a for sure thing. As he misses the second. An 11-point lead for Illinois. Looking for Ruski off the screen. Get it to him. Pull up. Jay. Good. Dab. Ruski.
I didn't get to check C, but I think that was a 2.
Yeah, long 2.
Yeah.
Kelso drawing the foul. A little aggressive play from Fox. Let's see. Will we get a review?
See, actually,
Let's see
yeah,
a replay. Oh, yep. Reaching in.
Yeah, it's definitely foul. Just looking at it, though, you just saw him start to go backwards. And he's like, what in the world is happening?
And the senior go to the line for 2 for the Fighting Illini.
Take a break. Take a break.
Playoff Kelso. He does his thing. 2 seasons ago, I think he dropped 37 for Louisville. Back in season 4, his sophomore year. And that's kind of what his stats kind of look similar this season to they did that sophomore year. He's averaging double-digit points, 5 assists. That's the most assists he's averaged in his whole career. He's really playing really well for Illinois in his senior campaign. As he hits the free throw. Now Hughes working inside, pull up Jay, no good over Chisholm Jr. Hughes has really struggled here tonight, getting any offense off the bench. Tilly Jr., the tough layup.
I'd really like to see the ball go away from Hughes here and try to get some other people open, as it seems that he hasn't really been able to make much with what he's gotten so far.
And goes up, swatted but not away. And Mario with the cleanup.
A bit of a savior on that possession, is able to keep him at least 11 points out.
Definitely crashing that offensive glass, and it's paying off. Now Chisholm Jr. back up top to Kelso. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to shoot up a contested three. No good. On Oregon State the other way. Fraze stripped and stolen away. Active hands from defying the line. Now they got numbers. Kelso lob tipped away by Mario. In the corner, Fraze for three. Bang! Elijah Fraze.
Just like that, able to make up for the poor, well, they played well in transition there, and luckily they were able to go back and hit it green transition of their own and bring it back to a single-digit game.
Right back at him, Duke Derringer knocks down the corner three. And Oregon State will take a timeout, down 11. What do you think Oregon State has to do to close this half out and bring it back to a manageable deficit?
I mean, the transition game is really hurting them, but when they're having issues in the transition like that, a lot of that stems from their inability to do something offensively, because it then gets them into a bad positioning because they're trying to rush back when they weren't able to convert. So really, I think they just need to slow down, take their time offensively, and try to work to get shooters open at this point.
Yes, because the interior defense from Illinois is tough to score on. You see Myers trying to work to the cup, and Ochoa's not having it. Sniper contested mid-range, no good, and tipped, and it'll stay Oregon State ball. Corner to Fraze, over to Myers Jr. Turn around Jay deep in the side the line, no good. They got to get a better play than that. That wasted a lot of time. And Derringer, good pass inside, and Rowe able to sneak that layup in through the defense.
He's real slithery through there like a snake almost, is able to go through and score. It really was a great look, honestly. Now they're sitting up at 41 points here, about 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
And another steal from Derringer. A tough shot made by Prince. Keyray Prince saving his best for last. That was a highly contested jumper. And Myers Jr. getting the space and knocking it down.
It really didn't look like the defense thought he could hit that, and he pulls up and drains it.
He didn't care who was defense disrespected him, and he showed him better step up next time. Is now Derringer looking for Prince off the screen. They get it to him for three. Bang! E-Ray Prince on fire for Illinois.
And in his face. Wow. He was heavily contested there. I'm surprised he's able to hit that.
A 53% three-point shooter on the season. Keyray Prince is already up to his season averages. Myers Jr. not able to respond. And here comes Illinois. Rowe driving in. Tough layup, no good. And Sniper stop and pop, knocks it down, and it silenced this crowd just a bit. As Illinois up 13 with possession. Now Rowe backing down Myers Jr. Oh, and a nice post move. That was an incredible play from Rowe. this bench unit seems to be doing well for Illinois in this second quarter. The first quarter they were still trying to figure themselves out, but so far in the second one they've been really doing well. And at the half, Illinois 48, Oregon State 33. Stick around, we'll be right back. The CSBA halftime show. We're back here in the studio. Ricky, Illinois came out the gates running and been running ever since. So they're up here at the half. Talk to me about that first half.
Really, it's kind of been a tale of two cities, if you will. In some sense, Illinois, they were playing well in the first quarter. They come out in the second quarter, and they just completely turn it up a notch, and they're just on fire now. On the other hand, you have Oregon State. It seems like they're having issues in transition, which we talked about before, and then just struggling offensively, which is further feeding into the transition issues that they're having. And it's just essentially got to the point where we're sitting at a 15-point differential between the two teams.
Yeah, Taco getting, I think, all of his offense on the offensive boards. I think they have to work it through him a bit. Let him try to work out against Davis. I mean, he's one of the top guys. I mean, if you're going to go out, you know, blazing.
I feel like J.R. Smith would take a different interpretation of that than what you're meaning.
I think ways. Go to the locker room. Oh, at halftime, come back out. Focused. You see, Keyray Prince, 11 points, 5 of 5 tonight. He's having a great game for the Fighting Illini.
Speaking of J.R. Smith himself, Keyray Prince, honestly, the way he's shooting tonight, I know we were talking about before adding a J.R. Smith. I don't know if it was an arc or just an arc. Someone joking around bringing the 10s in, but I mean, honestly, the way that Keyray's playing a heavily contested shot like that is the embodiment of J.R. Smith there.
It's
almost like looking in the mirror at him.
Yeah, for sure. Is that kind of similar to him a little bit? The wild beard, and now Oregon State after the miss gets it back. Tough layup. I don't know how that wasn't blocked, but Tubman able to finish it. He struggled as well throughout this game to start. Kelso for three. Bang! Zach Kelso. Another bucket for him. Great spacing from Illinois to catch Oregon State's defense off guard.
And there we have it. It looks like Illinois is picking back up where they saw him at the first half.
Here they are in transition. In the corner, Ziegler for the two. He's not able to hit. Now Oregon State a reset.
Bit of a wasted transition possession there for Oregon State, really. Seemed like they had a chance to get a man to cut in the backside to come open, but just didn't take it.
Excellent play there from Ruski, and call for the foul. He just couldn't hit that three. That had plenty of space. Just couldn't get it to drop, and Ziegler will go to the line for two.
Have you ever watched We're the Millers?
We're who?
We're the Millers.
Can't say that I haven't.
Never mind that. I was going to say that Ziegler looks like the son. I can't remember his name.
Has anybody in chat, have y'all seen Meet the Millers? Is that the call?
We're the Millers.
We're the Millers. It's Meet the Johnsons. Don't watch that. So, yeah, don't watch that. Willie D said he does. Got guys in all kind of costumes out here.
Yeah.
Now Mario.
Has he ever got bit by a tarantula, Willie?
Edgar not able to hit that three. Driving in and drawing the foul.
Ooh.
And you've seen Meet the Dickies. Ziegler go to the line for two. He looks albino to me. You don't think so?
Not really.
Okay.
Looks like a white dude with freckles and just a big nose.
He goes 2 for 2 from the line. Now down low to Eggers. Working it against Johnson.
I'm sure I like this offensive possession.
Yeah, they've been very stagnant as the shot clock winding down. Tubman no good, and Davis able to grab that board. Taco all over his back. Now Kelso pull up jumper good just inside the painted area. You see that 15 points, 5 of 7 tonight. And Oregon State to take a timeout as this lead is stretched out to 8 or 22 for Illinois. And Illinois is not a team you want to face when they're hot. You know, that potential matchup they have next with Marquette will be, that'll be very fun to watch. As I know some Marquette guys are watching this game to see who they play.
I don't know. I heard they left the stream already. They gave up.
And Ruski able to hit that jumper to cutting this lead.
But I will say that this Illinois team is extremely talented, and the fact that they didn't make the Big Ten championship doesn't even say anything about their ability, just how difficult that conference was.
Yeah, for sure. There's 4 teams deserving in that Big Ten. I think, you know, when you look at it as Tubman, bucket and the foul. Those 4 teams, those 4 teams in the semis were teams that can definitely all have their case to say they're a top team in the Big Ten. So them as a 3 seed, as well as Michigan being a 3 seed as well. So 2 3 seeds for them and 2 1 seeds, as they have Ohio State in the Midwest region, if I'm not mistaken. Hope I'm not jacking it up. So the free throw is good. Yeah, the Midwest is Ohio State, and the 1 seed, the Iowa Hawkeyes in the West region. Ziegler hits that pull-up J.
Yeah, and Illinois is the only Big Ten team here in the East region.
They got to represent. Now Ruski draws the double pull-up, tough jumper. Hand all in his face. Key-Ray Prince not only showing he can play offense, he can pass and play defense. It's Rowe with a nice slam. It's a clippable clip there, Mr. Wired.
And there's that transition to offense we were talking about earlier. It comes off a poor offensive possession for
and
Oregon State as they hit that from the logo. Oh, wow.
Ruski with the answer. And that's a clippable clip, too. Way downtown, and Ziegler high arcing off the glass. Gets the right touch on it, and he's up to 15 points tonight. Wow, Gage Ziegler. You know, they always ask who's going to be that guy that steps up. He's almost double what he averages on the season here in this game, and we're only halfway through the third. Prince called for the foul.
I mean, when you're asked to step up, you got to step up. I mean, It's really asking yourself what type of man you are. You gonna get the job done? Just that type of thing.
Shooting 2.
Just goes to show when your number's called, you better step up. The first one is good from Eggers. And what better stage to, get your name called out here. Probably very few people know who Gage Ziegler is. He's up to 15. Kelso improving his draft stock. I mean, these games are great times to step up. Now Derringer pull up Jay, knocks it down, and everything just falling for Illinois.
So Derringer just walks off like a smoking gun there.
Getting a bucket to go through the layup to get past the defense. Now roll, oh my goodness. That's a clippable clip. Pushed the Myers Jr. on the poster and gets the foul. He misses the free throw. Now to down low to Dundee. Ochoa's been holding his own versus Dundee tonight. Now Fraze at the wing over to Hughes. Deep three. No good. This perimeter defense has looked really well for Illinois in their transition game. Another transition bucket.
No transition bucket to extend the lead.
Good grown man bucket from Fraze. Just powers through the defense and was not going to be turned down at the rim.
And as we can see there, Illinois is shooting at 28% better than Oregon State here in the third quarter.
They've blown open this.
24%, yeah.
Blown this lead open. Another tough shot, no good from Oregon State. Bro not able to hit it from inside. She's been feasting down low for Illinois. Good pass inside to Dundee, who makes the layup. I was wondering if they was going to see that pass.
Yeah, because he's wide open going back door there. It was a great look.
And Derringer loses the defense and gets to go off the glass. Now Hughes off the screen, pull up Jay. Rims out, and here comes Derringer in the corner. No good roll. Right back up with it and fighting the Illini. We're looking strong here tonight. Now a deep three from the logo, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, Illinois 75, Oregon State 51. Get those fours up. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter action. It's the CSBA on Twitch. back here as Illinois has been on the gas all night. They're up 24. Ricky, if you want to take a minute to shout out the guys in chat, you can do a chat shout out real quick if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do that right now then. Thank you everyone showing up here. We got Dabruski, they call me JT, the sports dude, 3747. Rusty Films, TD Sab, me, Stanky, KT Murphy, Willie. I know Wired's in there somewhere.
33 of you tuning in. Coaches, high school coaches, make sure you tag in those locker rooms. Tell them to come in, support the stream as we're in March Madness.
That goes for you too, Pax. We know you're lurking out there, waiting to add someone to your waiting room for participation trophies.
So Oregon State been perfect from the line here in the second half. Now Derringer, tough floater. No good. For Hughes off the screen, they'll get it to him. Oh, and pass inside, stolen away. Chisholm Jr., great eyes. Kelso, that time rims out on a few misses here tonight. And Hughes bangs home on the other end.
Just like that, they're doing what they can to try to hold on to what they have to at least marginally stay within this game to try to have an attempt to come back as they're sitting behind 19.
Kelso kind of feeling himself now. That circus 30 was no good. Hughes not able to hit it through Ochoa. He was able to get it up, but it didn't get down. And Kelso knocks it down from 3. Or take a timeout. This lead continues to grow. A 22-point lead. This is all but over. But if you're Oregon State, you got to play for pride. At 3, Dabruski from way downtown, another one. And he's been loving it from beyond the 3-point line.
You know, I think after Dab hit that, I think he put his arm up to tell everyone to put your lighters up.
And that 3, good. Ziegler right back. Now Tubman driving and drawing the foul. Not strong enough to get it to fall.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first one to go. Kevion Tubman. He's been playing in a consistent role, I think, off the bench for Oregon State. He hits both free throws. Now Davis backing down the big man. Turnaround Jay. No good. Ooh, high arcing shot.
Actually, a little bit surprised he's able to hit that easy. He was a little bit contested there off of that, but I guess the bank is open.
Yeah, even after hours. It's 8:43 here, and the bank is still open. Kelso off the screen. Hold her up. Good. Zach Kelso. Now here's Fox. Really good. And Edgar's at the top. Off the screen for three. Not able to hit. Now a good pass inside to Davis. Gives it to Chisholm Jr. Shot clock running out. Tough shot up, good from Ziegler. Wow.
I mean, I thought, in some sense, I'm actually kind of speechless after that. I mean, it wasn't too amazing in any sense, but, like, still, just the fact he's able to pull that off.
That was insane. That shot good.
That was too, my Lord.
And a shot from three. Kelso, another bucket up to 22 for Zach Kelso. Now down low to Eggers. Turn around Jay, no good.
Really, one thing that likely has doomed Morgan State a little bit in this game is it seems they were relying a little bit too much on the ISO, and it's putting them in bad positions to force shots up.
Yeah.
Just has those stagnant possessions. And it just doesn't end well.
A timeout by Illinois as they'll get their guys some rest for this last late push. Jordan Brand, player of the game, Zach Kelso has had a phenomenal game, not only scoring but dropping dimes, as you see here in this one. Very much deserved. These nice shots. He's been a pivotal role in their lead here tonight. What you think about him?
Which team?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I think about him, right?
Yeah.
That's why I asked, like, which team do you mean? Or is the whole game in general?
Third. Oh, wait, not a third. We haven't been there yet. I would say for Oregon State overall.
Like I was saying, though, in some sense, I didn't really like the place how what they ran their possessions. I mean, that kind of limits them. And even then, they still have 70 points. They're likely about to, let's say, 70 here after these free throws end. Not to count them before they make them.
Wow.
I mean, that's still pretty competitive here. I mean, even though Illinois is up at 91 points, which is nothing to smirk about. At the same time, though, a lot of those points, at least the way it felt, is transition. In some sense, if Oregon State should have performed a little bit better offensively, that does dip into the points that Illinois gets as well. And I mean, at least a different day, we see a different game here. And it's possible that Oregon State would have came and pulled this game out as well.
Yeah, well, look at the numbers. After the games, he misses free throw. Ziegler over to Prince. Layup good. Key-Ray Prince. I'll hold it here. Fernando. Pull up Jay. No good. So Illinois had slowed down. Up here with a minute. Less than a minute 15. On a mid-range jumper, no good. Rowe able to collect it and draw the foul.
At the line, Rain. 2 shots.
And for the record, what I was saying there was not me bashing Oregon State by any means. I love that team. I think they are great, and I easily think they'll probably be even more destined for a better spot next season as well. But at the same time, though, it's just the way the dice roll at the end of the day for the game itself. You can't control everything going in or out.
Yeah, they definitely have some great building blocks over there. Coach Dewey did a great job recruiting Taco and Dabruski. Those two guys are always going to be a fan favorite. So to have those guys on your squad could, help persuade other guys to come play, and can work out in your favor. And we'll see this offseason.
$69 to 96. That would be a number to end this on.
See if we get some good D. Oh, it's Dundee drawing a foul and go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, D. 2 shots.
Just quickly take a picture of it while you can to remember this. It's gone now.
Damn.
It's a shame.
Good free throw shooting numbers. Oh, but he misses the second. No, Ziegler, Rowe calling for it in the post. Maybe hook up and good. In Oregon State, they may go for another scoring opportunity or not. Looks like they shoot it from deep. Oh, hits it.
Ooh.
But congratulations to Illinois. They will be moving on to the Sweet 16. How to face Marquette, as that one will be a nice matchup. The 2 versus the 3. As Illinois takes care of business here with a big win. Large margin of victory for them against Oregon State, as Oregon State struggled in a couple facets that if they correct those, this would have been a very closer ball game. But what was your thoughts about this one, Ricky?
Honestly, it was a great matchup, including on paper. It was a dark horse going against a team that largely, at least this entire season, felt like it was a fan favorite almost. So, I mean, it didn't end the way that Oregon State would have liked, or even then it wasn't necessarily that close in the end, but even then it still felt fairly competitive at the end of the day. It was a great game overall. Illinois was able to pick up from their loss in the Big Ten tournament and try to move forward from it as well.
Yeah, those guys played with some heart tonight. Anything jump off to you real quick, as we're going to have to get this one down and the next one started. As we got another matchup coming up live in the Mid-East or Midwest. Not the Mid-East, the Midwest.
Points in the paint. I mean, with the force that Oregon State has on their Taco Mario for being in the paint, Illinois had nearly double that score.
Yeah, for sure. And let's take a look at the box score. Leading scorer for Fighting Illini, Zach Kelso, 22 and 5. Not only did he get his points, but he got him some dimes. Up, responsible for 34 of the team's points. He had a really good game tonight. He's been kind of inconsistent a bit throughout the season, but playoff times he's a different breed. As Ziegler with 20 off the benches, off the bench, or maybe he started. I'm not sure, but he had 18 minutes, 20.6 assists, so almost as much as Kelso. His row with 17, 7, and 4. He has some few offensive rebounds. There's Prince with 13, 6 of 6. He was perfect from the field. Q-Ray Prince. It's crazy to see here tonight as he's not a guy that's leaned on for his offensive production. What's up, Joel, the boss, 8493? How you doing, my man? Oh, we didn't finish Oregon State.
I was wondering what you're doing for a moment.
Sorry, we finished in Illinois. Derringer 10 and 6. Well, he had 3 steals. That's really, look at the big man Ochoa with 2 steals. As the rest of these guys, played their role, did what they could. As now we look at Oregon State, Ruski with 21 tonight. Really carried the Beavers on offense. Tubman with 11 and 5 had a good game. And the rest follows. Any final thoughts before we sign out of this one? And they got another game coming up next. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with the stream. It'll be Arkansas, Ohio State, the 1 versus the 8 seed in the Midwest. We'll be in Indianapolis for that one. Don't want to miss that one, but for your boy Dick Dickey, joining me tonight was Slick Rick, Ricky Vance. We're signing out. Peace.